My name is Lucía Shelley, and today I want to share with you a project that I launched this school year for the ESL students at the high school level. I partner with the North Dakota Council on the Arts in a grant with an artist in residence. I brought to the school for a second year the film dudes that are artists in the filmmaking arena. They are helping my students to learn how to do documentaries. But also, I went and knocked doors. I contacted the education people from Prairie Public in the youth media section, and we are collaborating, my students and 3 other schools in North Dakota, in a pilot program. So we are helping the students to develop the skills, not just the technical part of creating the documentaries, but my students have a double challenge because they are the only ones in this type of project that are English learners. So we are trying with a lot of scaffolding, a lot of modeling to set the stage for my students to be able to go from all levels of proficiency to do documentaries. The students are completely engaged. The first topic that we chose for the documentaries was 9/11. I look for resources at 3 different levels that had the audio component so the students can listen to the story.
From Terror to Hope. One girl's incredible story of survival and healing after September 11th.
Read the story, and then they wrote a few facts and answered a few questions. That was the initial presentation of the topic. Then I asked them to talk with their peers and share the interesting facts that they found in the story. Then they wrote in a competition in the board by teams what they found that was more interesting. At the end, I asked them, all of them, to take a picture of the facts that we discovered together, and then we start talking about different topics that they could choose as a twist for their own documentary. But then the students came up with other interesting topics. They have been teaching each other tricks in iMovie. They have been very respectful, asking each other to remain in silence in the classroom when they are recording. It has been a great experience. My 2 pre-educators and myself, we are just facilitators in the classroom. The students own the projects. They have been incredibly professional in doing their best. Students with IEP, students at all levels are working hand by hand. So if you are interested in taking your students from the social speaking to the academic vocabulary, I think we are up to something with this type of projects. Enjoy the video. Please provide me your comments, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to like the video. Let's get started.
Today I'm gonna talk about 9/11. So what is 9/11? September 11, also called 9/11, was an event that no one was waiting for when 4 airline hijackings occurred. What is hijacking? Hijacking is an act of unlawfully seizing an aircraft, vehicle, or ship while in transit, a hijack. During this hijack, 19 militants associated with the Islamic extremist group Al-Qaeda, they were planning to make a suicide crash against the Twin Towers, the Pentagon, and the White House. They decided to attack the United States because one day they discovered that United States was united with Israel, helping them, and for the Al-Qaeda group it was like disrespectful because Israel is the enemy of the country. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have learned something from this documentary.
My name is Diego, and I will be telling you about how 9/11 affected people and those who were around when the incident happened. One of the highest reported illnesses was chronic rhinosinusitis, aka sinusitis. Out of 100%, 20% of people who had this illness survived. Another effect of 9/11 attacks on people is cancer. There were 60 different types of cancer. Out of 100%, 31% survived this disease so far. Another negative effect of 9/11 attacks is not like the other effects. This effect is not physical. It affects the person's mind and how the person feels. This mental illness is known as PTSD. Out of 100%, people survive 12%.
My name is, and I'm going to be talking about a documentary. It's about the citizens who fought the hijackers on 9/11. The plane crashed in mid-Pennsylvania, luckily not in a town or building. Some people say that the last plane was going to crash into the White House. 44 people were killed, including hijackers. Benjamin was one of the 4 passengers on board who reached the plane's cockpit and wrestled with the hijackers.
Hi, my name is Daniel, and I'm gonna talk about how security changed after and before 9/11. The security of airports of these present days looks like scanners that check everything you have. For example, the metal detector. The metal detector is a system that uses officers to check if you have metals on your body or in your pockets. And the other ones is the X-ray scanner that checks the little suitcase, and the big X-ray scanner that checks the big suitcase you have. Before 9/11 and before I born, airports has a poor security. When the 60s start, more of 159 airplanes were hijacked, and this reason it was difficult to go to other places because every day were hijacking many planes. When the time passed from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, the security has changed, altering the 9/11 traffic, and from this the airport changed so much to the present day, and it was reflected that change motivated to not stall other planes and have another 9/11.